Hi, I'm Julia Waldorf with Right Side Up, and Right Side Up is taking the less out of homeless. Our mission is to provide permanent quality housing for single-parented children and the newfound hidden homeless, which are the children. So why the children? Well, we all know the children are our future. If our children do not have a home sweet home, they will grow up to be emotionally, physically, and mentally deranged adults. So do you know any? Do you know any mentally deranged adults? This is why we need to get our children housed, because we don't want a lot of that going on. So why is this? Why does that happen? Well, when you go house to house and everything's temporary to temporary, and there's all the unknown, which humans don't like, we become very unstable. So could you imagine growing up in an RV? Or could you imagine living with 4 people in one motel room? Can you imagine having a corner in the basement as your space along with your whole family? Could you imagine not knowing where you will be eating, sleeping, or doing your homework while you're at school, thinking, I wonder where home is going to be tonight, and expect to get straight A's? Could you imagine all of that? It'd be tough. And that is what's going on in our country. At least one child in a classroom is experiencing this. This creates unstable young minds, which become mentally ill adults. So there's all different types of homeless. I ran around doing interviewing a bunch of homeless people in San Luis Obispo, California. And I discovered there's several different types of homeless. One homeless is actually by choice. They're artists and they're selling their art and doing art things and they're juggling. It was a juggler that I discovered this with, and he had a home up in San Francisco, but he chose to travel up and down the coast as an artist, which I thought was pretty cool. And he had friends, and he was couch surfing and did for years, but he always had a spot to go to for holidays, I suppose, and owned a home, actually. And there's the disabled and health reasons, and the elderly that are homeless because they don't make enough money, and the elderly, it's their pharmaceuticals that are taking over their paycheck, so they can't have housing. And of course, we know what health, and then the disabled, there's quite a few. Divorce creates homelessness. Veterans have post-traumatic stress syndrome, and they don't know how to make a living once they're bumped out of the military. And right now we are literally having a lot of people out of the military because we are short on funds, they say. There's the mentally ill, they lack coping skills. There's the runaways, there's the drug addict and alcoholics. They're kind of stuck. They're shooting up. I interviewed one of those. They're shooting up and they're saying, we're stuck here down by the creek, and there's no help for us. And they're just dodging the police all the time because they're addicted to their substance and they need help. And there's the ex-convicts, families who lost their jobs and homes from the recent deep recession, which is, as far as I'm concerned, we're still in the recession because food is very high, housing is very high, and people are only making $8 an hour to accommodate their lifestyle. So homeless becomes helpless. So what's up with Right Side Up? Right now we have live bulletin boards, which I call them live bulletin boards. There's people fundraising in front of the Walmarts and King Soopers. There's about 3 to 6 on a weekend, and they're getting the word out about Right Side Up. And they're selling little Beanie Babies. Everybody loves Beanie Babies. It's great. And they're getting the word out, saying subscribe to YouTube, like us on Facebook, and to get this social media campaign going. That's the basis, which is a good, strong basis, because that's how social media starts, first with word of mouth, and then extends from there. We've been doing live video recording, which I've done several of those, of the people who are supporting the homeless. There's quite a few programs that do support the homeless. The only thing they don't do is provide homes or housing. But they do provide clothes, food, temporary housing for a month, vouchers actually for 6 months, stuff like that, which is great, which they actually need more of those. Anyway, they're all good. So I'm recording those to let the word out for people to get help. Right Side Up is giving people jobs, traveling and speaking in the communities, which the fundraisers will also be speaking, which is nice, and create social awareness, and then giving people assistance with affordable, permanent quality housing. That's our mission. So what are we doing right now? Where are we right now? We've been in business for a couple of years. It's been quite a learning curve. I got the basis started with the social media, and now it's time to spread the word, because we have one home sweet home that we have under contract. We have 1 year to raise funds. It's funds for $95,000 is the fund amount, and the family is 2 vets and 3 children that have been living in the RV and bouncing around for the last 5 years over a short sale that they had. So right now they're cleaning and painting and carpeting and fixing the broken pipes. They'll be moving in tomorrow, which is great because we're finishing it all up, and I just was there yesterday and it's coming along quite well. So we have a first home and a first family, and it's exciting for everyone. Here's the video. That's the family. Yay. And they've been short sailed out of their home. So the solution, what is really the true solution to all this? If we had $318,900,000, could we solve this problem? And by the way, that's the population that we have in the United States. So if everyone just gave $1, would that solve the problem? No, we'd be short by about 56 billion, which is all right. It's all right. Everything evolves. Even if we did get $1, it'd be a good start to make the awareness, and hopefully we get more than that. So realistically, everyone in our country does need to help our country get right side up and get the children off the streets, so we don't have a big problem in the near future, which is only about 10 to 20 years down the road. So we need your help by creating public awareness. Subscribe to YouTube, like us on Facebook, go to juliawaldorf.com and donate and share with friends and family. Get the word out about Right Side Up and getting the kids off the street, raising funds and sponsorship. So invest in your community. We're hitting the road. My team and I are hitting the road for the next 4 years, hitting about 10 states a year, 10 to 12 states a year with Right Side Up, and getting the awareness and hopefully raising funds to get funds in and buy homes and get the children off the streets so they do have a home sweet home. Sponsor and or donate in your community through Right Side Up. So we are affiliating with Women's Council of Realtors, because when the money does come in, hopefully it does, yay, hopefully, then the Women's Council of Realtors will know how to write the contracts and put everybody in place how they need to go. The way the program works, it's real simple. It's just a lease option program. It's affordable for them to get in the deposit they put up, which is a low deposit. It's not $5,000 like it is these days for people to get into anything. But it's a low deposit. They get in. It doesn't matter about the credit. It just really matters about the story, that they're not on drugs and alcohol. We're just focusing on the children, okay? And after half the equity is paid, the property rolls into their name. So they have home ownership. It helps this generation and next generations to come. So we have Women's Council of Realtors that will be able to handle that. And then we also have the local churches to select the people and to have us on their mission. Right now we're Rocky Mountain Chapels. And then we have myotherapyhealthcare.com, and we need you as an affiliate. That would be great. So would you like to be a sponsor or make a donation towards Right Side Up for our first home? We need about $100,000 a year for the next 5 years for the social media campaign, and for my team and I to hit the road and maintain what we have and hit the road and get the word out. And then, so what is your heart telling you to do, or what will your pocketbook allow you to do? $1,000 a month? $500 a month? What works for you today? Thank you for listening.